Question number 20. Rhombus ABCD has side length 2. Okay, so let's draw a rhombus. So this side equal to 2. Okay, so this is as 2 as well, and this, let's connect that. This is 2 as well, and this is 2. Okay, 2, 2, 2, 2. It's good. And let's say, okay, either A, B, C, D, and B is 120. That means, because this is regular, right? So this is a rhombus, so this has to be 60. This is 120, right? And just for the later discussions, we add a auxiliary line here. Each of them will be 60 and 60. Okay, this is 60. So you can look at this. We have a two equilateral triangles here. Now the questions ask the area consisting of all the dots or points that closer to B than closer to any other three vertices. So in other words, for example, you have one dot here which is good close to B, for example, right? Or you can have one dot here which is close to B than to A, D, or C. So one way we look at this, we can thinking of one vertex at a time. Let's look at A. Which points inside this rhombus which are closer to B than to A? So we can, when we look at this, we can draw a line perpendicular to line AB and with the middle. Why? Because anything here on this side, like here, going to closer to B, and anything here going to closer to A, right? So okay, let's extend this a little bit more further, right? So anything here, this direction going to closer to B than A. That's done with A, right? Now look at the D. What are the points that closer to B than D? So we start with the middle points, right, of BD, and then we draw a line which is perpendicular to line BD. And let's see, for example, if you draw such a line, you're going to see all the dots here, right? All the dots here will be close to B, and all the dots here will be closer to D instead of B. So all the regions here, right? So we can, okay, if you can, let's extend this line a little bit. You're going to see that, right? So anything this direction will be good, right? Or the here, at least in terms of the vertex D and B's relation. Or anything above that line towards the B will be closer to B, those points. So we are done with A and D. Now how about C? So again, we find the middle point, let's say it's here between B and C. Then we draw a line, right? Why? Because anything on the left of this line would be closer to B, right? Anything on the right side of this line would be close to C, right? So now you can stop here, right? So anything here, this direction will be closer to B, those dots, right? So you're going to see nicely that in this enclosure shape, anything here would be closer to B than to any of vertex A, D, or C. So basically we're talking about the area of here. Right. So let's call this area to be A1. Now if we look at the triangle, for example, A, B, D, which is ABD here, right? You're going to see that this, let me use another color to highlight this, right? This blue area. Actually, if you draw here, right, is 1/3. If you can draw, this is O. Actually, it's the center of the triangle, right? O actually, if you think about it, is the center of triangle ABD, right? So in other words, the shape we have from B to here, this blue area, let's say this is A2, right? That's this area, is actually 1/3 of the area of triangle ABD. You can have this area, or that area, right? The three. Okay, so now we can calculate the area of ABD. So we know this base is 2. Okay, so area of ABD is half of the base, which is 2. And then we have to know that height. What's the height? Okay, let's figure that out. So this is 2, so this is 1. So we have a right triangle, right? This is 2, this is 1, and this is the height. This is B, by the way, right? So this would be equal, this is A. So this would, height would be equal to square root of 2 square minus 1, which is 4 minus square root of 3. So this is square root of 3, the height. Okay, and that is, what is square root 3 over 3. And we know the area of A1 is twice, right? You can calculate another area here, right, on this another triangle, right, which is this symmetric, right? This. Okay, so the area A1, which is 2 times, oops, change the color, times A2, which is 2 square root 3 divided by the 3. Answer is C.